On the night of February 20th, 2007, the moon hung low over the rugged landscape of Machakos County, casting shadows as a convoy of vehicles crawled up the river. In their wake, 100 law enforcement officers, armed to the teeth and on a special assignment, descended upon the quiet neighborhood. Their target, the notorious criminal Simon Matheri. Matheri's reign of terror had gripped Nairobi. His name whispered in fear across the city. Cases of armed robberies and murderers had plagued the streets, prompting the government to take decisive action. With grim determination, the officers approached Matheri's residence, their orders clear: apprehend the criminal at all cost. But Matheri was not one to surrender easily. As the officers surrounded his hideout, he emerged, brandishing an AK-47 assault rifle, defiance etched upon his face. The standoff was brief but intense, a clash between law and lawlessness. Shots rang out into the night, echoing off walls of nearby buildings as Matheri faced off against the forces of justice. Despite his audacity, Matheri's fate was sealed. The police, acting swiftly and decisively, unleashed a barrage of gunfire, ending his life in a violent crescendo. His alleged bodyguard, Elias Gathumbi Osama, met a similar fate, his loyalty to Matheri leading him to the same tragic end. But the story of Simon Matheri did not begin on that fateful night. Born in a quiet village, Matheri's early years seemed unremarkable, yet beneath his calm exterior lurked a darker side, a propensity for trouble that would shape his destiny. Abandoning formal education, Matheri embraced a life of rebellion, his skills in welding and mechanics providing a means of survival. But it was his descent into criminality that defined him. From petty thefts to violent outbursts, Matheri's path was marked by chaos and bloodshed. His return home from prison marked a resurgence of terror as he embarked on a spree of robberies and violence that would shake the very foundations of society. With his newly acquired AK-47 in hand, Matheri led his gang on rampage across Kenya, leaving death and destruction in their wake. But even as Matheri's influence grew, so too did the determination of law enforcement to bring him to justice. A specialized task force was formed, dedicated to hunting down the elusive criminal and putting an end to his reign of terror once and for all. The events on that night will be shrouded in controversy, conflicting accounts of Matheri's demise, sparking debate and speculation. But one thing was clear: the fall of Simon Matheri marked the end of an era. A chapter of darkness in Kenyan's history finally brought to a close by the relentless pursuit of justice. As the dust settled and echoes of gunfire faded into the night, the people of Nairobi breathed a sigh of relief, knowing that their streets were a little safer without Simon Matheri in them. But for some, the scars of his reign will linger, a chilling reminder of the price of lawlessness in a world where justice is always watching, waiting to strike down those who dare to defy it.